I'm here from Soul Search Tarot to do your March 2019 reading for general. I had started doing the reading early this morning, and then my phone got wonky and I wasn't able to get it processed, so I didn't destroy the spread or anything. I didn't want to take it down because I didn't want to go have to do it over, because I really think somebody needs to hear this. I'd start out with that this, I feel, is your energy, the Emperor. This is somebody who is very authority, stable over their job and the resources that they're using, that they have. Their material finances are good, or they're feeling good at the time, okay? But I have that the Queen of Pentacles came up, and this is almost like an unbalance in your work life. Not feeling as, even though everything seems to be doing okay, you're just not feeling as balanced. So possibly you might be looking into another direction, which could happen, right? And then I see that you had a Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is unformed ideas, and they're new, but they're unformed. You haven't filled them up all the way. You haven't nurtured them so you could actually figure out what the idea is, but it's there. It's absolutely there. And I kind of guess that makes sense, all these three going together, okay? You're doing very well at what you do. You're feeling unbalanced at it. Maybe you don't really enjoy it that much anymore. So, and you have these unformed ideas going on in your head. So, the next one, I see that you're taking kind of a pause, like you're waiting and you're thinking and kind of going within and just holding steady for a little while. You want to get your thoughts processed, okay? On the next line, I see that you have the Fool. The Fool's in the reverse. So this means that he's a new journey, but he's also a little reckless, and it's possible for him to be taken advantage of. So possibly you're doing these unformed ideas, and maybe you might be looking into leaping into something that won't be the best fit for you, or you just need to do more, what's that word? You need to do more checking out of it first. Wow. Researching of it before you go ahead and do it, okay? Because it just looks like this guy could be taken advantage of, all right? Because you might not know everything that you should know about the situation. And then I saw that you have, all right, this is the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is just a change in cycles, and going from the past or the beginning of March, where everything was going okay, then you have this Fool that could be taken advantage of, and then a change of cycles. This cycle might be changing in, it might not be in the most positive aspect for you, because if you've already been in a positive aspect, and then this might be not a good change. Not that it's horrible, and maybe all changes need to happen. Everything needs to happen, but I'm just thinking maybe you might need to be careful that it doesn't interact with you negatively, or more negatively than it will or should. Because the next card on that one is the Queen of Wands, and she's in the reverse. And the Queen of Wands, when she's upright, she's awesome, she's strong, she's generous. In the reverse, she's kind of greedy and selfish and not that great of a character. I don't know if this is a person that you're dealing with. It doesn't necessarily have to be a female. It doesn't even have to be a fire energy, a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But or it even might not even be a person. It might be a situation, or it might be, I don't know, contracts or deals that you're working through or whatever. But something is not very helpful about this energy, okay? And I have a feeling that this is a part of the being taken advantage of that I was just talking about. And so this is what you need to be on the lookout for. Because right after that, the Ten of Swords comes up. And the Ten of Swords is like a sign of being betrayed, or, like stabbed in the back. Somebody's hurting you somehow. Probably, maybe, well, obviously it's not physically, but it's like financially, or kind of shaking shaking you up as far as what you know, or what you think you know. And so this energy, again, I don't know if it's a person, but there is a situation going on that might involve you getting betrayed somehow. That could run you into an issue, okay? After I got the Ten of Swords, I decided to clarify it because I wanted to give you as much information as I could. And the moon came up, and the moon came up with illusions. The moon's like, it's not giving you a clearer look at what's going on. And that's what made me think that there's not so much contracts being involved, but there's some paperwork or some small print somewhere. And it might be connected to a person leading you to think that it's a good situation for you. And it's not, or it's just actually the situation itself is not good for you because you're not thinking as much as you don't, maybe you don't know as much as you think you do, or you're not aware because you didn't research as much as you needed to do, and it kind of left you a little bit vulnerable. And so then I saw that the next clarification card I pulled was the Two of Swords, and this is a decision that you need to make. It's not the easiest decision. Maybe it's not even one of the ones that you want, but it's a rock and a hard place, but it needs to be made, one decision or the other, because right after that, you end up with this Eight of Wands, and this Eight of Wands is like, it's going to give you fast movement, and you quickly can make everything here stop, okay, if you make this fast movement. Because right after that, directly after that, you get the Sun card, and that's like joy and happiness and like, yeah, joy and happiness and good things. So what probably happened is you made a decision, and then you moved fast with it, and you stopped whatever hurt was coming to you. All right, and the problems weren't didn't like come into fruition. Okay, because right after that, then I see that Magician. Now the Magician, he's the creator of your ideas, and apparently, possibly with that Page of Swords, it's still, it's not formed. It's still an unformed idea. Well, now you have the Magician who can create this idea, and this might link with the new opportunity you were going to take. So maybe all this had to happen for you to make that fast move and to put the Magician into play, and you are actually getting ideas to form this idea. And then I see you here with, you had the I can't remember, the Five of Wands, which is in reverse. So you're trying not to get into a conflict with somebody. So I'm thinking whatever went on with all this and this person or situation, you just didn't want to get into a fight of it because you got everything out of the way. You were able to take care of everything and you turned everything around. So I'm thinking, if I'm thinking fully, your next month, a couple months, they might see this Wheel of Fortune thing going on again, and it might be coming back, but in a position where things are going to get better again. All right? So I really just wanted to make sure you guys got this reading, because I didn't want to have to wipe it away and not get the whole story that I saw at first, and then my phone died, and I just wasn't having that. So here it is for March 2019, and I just need to, I just think that you need to be aware of what situations are going to come in somewhere in the middle of the month, that you want to be on guard a little bit, okay? And I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it meant something to you.